All right, Shalom. It's the brother Chicago, Reverend Stone H. Charles Camp. Back again with another quick lesson. But before I do anything, I'm gonna start by saying, "Call Halim Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash." That's all praises to the Father in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. The Dharma Shana Kabbalah Zakim Shah Yasharala, which is give double honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and Wa Shalom Wa Bla Baki Shah Yasharala, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. All right, I really want to, speak on how, basically, Edom's hatred for us, it always been there, man. It's because it's in their nature. It's in their nature to hate us, bro. All right. But without further ado, I'm gonna just hop straight into it, man. All right, I was watching a show on TV the other day, man. Well, not even the other day, a while back. And they brought up the old folk tale about the scorpion and the turtle. All right, and basically, well, I'm gonna just read it. All right, it says, a scorpion, being a very poor swimmer, asked a turtle to carry him on his back across the river. Okay. Are you mad? Exclaimed the turtle. You'll sting me while I'm swimming and I'll drown. All right. So hey, the turtle already knew basically how the scorpion was coming, man. He knew off the back that, hey, I can't trust this scorpion, man. We have to treat him the same way. All right. But continuing on, it says, you'll sting me while I'm swimming and I'll drown. All right. My dear turtle, laughed the scorpion. If I were to sting you, I would drown. So, like, if I were to sting you, you would drown and I would go down with you. All right? Now, where's the logic in that? Okay? And it says, you're right, cried the turtle. Slaki. Hop on. All right? The scorpion climbed aboard and halfway across the river gave the turtle a mighty sting. All right? And as they both sank to the bottom, the turtle resignedly said, do you mind if I ask you something? All right? You said there'll be no logic in you stinging me. Why'd you do it? All right? It has nothing to do with my logic. Okay? The drowning scorpion sadly replied, it's just my character. It's just in my nature. All right? So basically, that scorpions, it was in his nature, to not be trusted, man. And the turtle, he knew that. Okay, he knew in the beginning that he couldn't trust the scorpion, man. But hey, he was deceived. We have to treat them the same way, man, because it's natural for them to hate us, man. In philosophy and psychology, there's this thing called an innate. It basically like your inborn or your natural characteristics, man. And I looked it up. It also says, it says an innate is something people are born with rather than something people have learned through experience. All right. So it's like a characteristic that you're born with, man. It's like a natural hate that you're born with. A natural deceptive way, man. It's just something that you're born with. All right. It's an inborn thing. Originating in the mind. All right. And that brought me to on the top of the end with Esau, man. Because the hatred for us is something that Esau is born with, man. Okay? Hey, that hatred that they have, hey, it started from long ago. And it was here back then, and it's here now. Okay? But I'm going to grab a quick account just to prove that. All right? All right, this is This is Genesis chapter 4. I'm gonna start at verse 8. All right. It says, and Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain. Okay, and said, I have gotten a man from the Most High. And she bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Okay. So in reincarnation, Cain will be considered as Esau, and also the so-called white man. All right, and Abel will be considered as Jacob, and also the Negroes, Latinos, and natives. Okay. All right, verse 3. It says, and in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Most High. Okay. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Most High had respect unto Abel and to his offering. Okay. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. All right, so both of those two brothers, they both brought offerings to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to the Lord. Okay, but one wasn't in his favor. All right. Verse and we just seen which one wasn't in his favor. All right, it was Cain. Verse 6, it says, and the Most High said unto Cain, why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? All right. If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Okay? Verse 8, this is the point I wanted to make. All right? And Cain talked with his brother Abel. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. Okay? So the point I wanted to make in that is that it was in Cain's innate nature, man, in his innate behavior, for him to hate his brother, for him to hate Abel. Okay? The same thing with today, man. Hey, Esau hates us, man. You can't get caught up thinking that they are your on the same side as you, man, because they really hate you. And the scriptures tell you that, man. But it says that he rose up against Abel, his own brother, man, and slew him. Okay? So shit, going back to that in it, man. That inborn, that originating in the mind, he was born with that hate. For his brother, for us. Okay? Another account just to back up their point. All right, this is Genesis. I'm gonna skip to 25. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 20. Yeah, kind of 21. All right. It says, and Isaac entreated the Most High for his wife because she was barren, and the Most High was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. Okay. And the wife struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went in to inquire of the Most High. Okay. So she's asking, why am I thus? Why am I having all these problems? All right, verse 23, this is the point. All right, and the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay. And the point I wanted to make in it is that we were different, man. It says in the beginning of 23, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, man. All right. So shit, hey, they were fighting in the womb. Okay? He said that we were gonna be separated, man. You know, so it was embedded in us to not like one another, man. You know, it was embedded in Esau to hate us. Okay? That's their in it. So likewise with us, man. You know? But not the same. Okay? Uh I'm gonna keep going just to clarify who Esau is, man. You know? Verse 24, it says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Okay? Who does that remind you of in these present times, man? You know? And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 old when she bare them. Okay? And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, all right, and a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents, man. Okay? Who does Esau sound like in these present times, man? You know, the so-called white man. You know, and it says Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. You know, that sounds like, hey, that's Jake, man. You know, that sounds like us. Okay? So shit, the point I wanted to make in that is that in 23 is that it was embedded in us to be separated from when we were in the womb. You know? You know, we were one with them in the womb. You know, so how much more out here? All right. The Lord, he is for you know, separation, huh? You know? And I got another quick count. All right, this is Genesis chapter 27. I'm gonna start at, let me see, 30. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. All right, I'm gonna start at 40. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, the next verse, this is the point. It says, and Esau hated Jacob, okay, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, which is his mind, all right. So he instilled this message that I'm about to read in his mind, all right. The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob, man. You know, so just like before with Cain and Abel, when he slayed Abel, hey, the same thing the same thing. He has that same mind frame, man. You know, he's considering slaying his own brother, man. All right. It says, then will I slay my brother Jacob, man. So shit, it is embedded in Esau to hate us, man. You know, and you got some of these coon ass motherfuckers, trying to be like them, man. You know, like they're superior to us, man. You know, it says they are the basis of men. You know, you stupid ass Jakes, you know, you trying you fucking dye your hair, bleach your skin, you know, to be on the same plateau as them when they're beneath us. You know, and you guys not knowing, man. You know, but I'm gonna grab like 2 more scripts and I'm gonna close out. All right, just to back up that last verse I read. This is Ezekiel. Hold up just a second, brother. All right, kind of Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. All right. It says, because thou had a perpetual hatred, man. All right. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, so shit, Esau, they furthered the affliction, man. But the point I wanted to make is that they had a perpetual hatred for us, man. You know, it says perpetual. You know that's strong. You know, it just said a light hatred. You know, hey, that's something major, man. You know, so shit. Hey, nothing changed, man. You know, Esau hated us in the beginning and still does till today. Okay, and that brings me to this last scripture, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. It says, the thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. Okay? And there is no new thing under the sun, man. All right, so that hate that they had, hey, it's no new thing under the sun, man. You know, it happened back then, and it's happening now. You know, it's not going to change, man. You know? Hey, so Lord willing, this was edifying, man. We give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakadash, Natham, Mashanaka, Bala, Hazaquim, Shah Yasharala, and Wa Shalom, Wa Blabaki, Shah Yasharala. Shalom, brothers.